When I got my PS5 back in 2020 at launch, I bought all the day one first party titles from Sony, with Sackboy: A Big Adventure being one of them. I admittedly didn't spend as much time with the title back then as I was absorbed with Spider-Man Miles Morales, Demon's Souls, and that year's Call of Duty, and yet I remember the time I did spend with the game was a ton of fun, if not formulaic. Fast forward a few years and now we have the same title now on PC, with it being playable on the Steam Deck. Did this second go around of Sackboy's latest adventure make me dive in and spend more time with it, or did it fall back to the wayside? Let's find out. If you go into this title expecting the same gameplay that you experienced in the Little Big Planet series, then you'll be in for a surprise, as this isn't a continuation of that series' style, but is a fully fledged out 3D platformer experience. The best way I can explain what this is like is to compare it to the Mario franchise, going from Super Mario World to Super Mario 64, as it's that much of a leap from the Little Big Planet series to this game from a technical and gameplay perspective. If you want to dive further into what Mario game this is most like, then I would say that the most it's similar to is Super Mario 3D World, as it gives you a bunch of bite-sized stages for you to roam about and platform to and fro, and what's more is the overworld map is so heavily inspired by that entry that it's kind of hard not to notice that the team at Sumo Digital has a deep love for that game. The level design is absolutely brilliant and offers up the best of the genre. Every level has so much to uncover that you can lose yourself in the sheer scope of it all. Drawing further from the inspiration of Super Mario 3D World is the fact that this game allows for 4-player local or online co-op that just delivers not only a lot of chaos, but a lot of fun for the whole family and friends, as the game was clearly built around playing with others in mind. The game isn't very long, as it can be beaten within roughly 8 hours, however it does offer a ton of replayability with the amount of content available within the game, from collectibles and more. The game supports the mouse and keyboard as well as Xbox controllers, and also brings in PlayStation 5 DualSense controller support to allow full functionality of that controller with the haptics, as well as changing the in-game prompts to the DualSense. You get a slew of customization options for how you want Sackboy to look by pulling costumes from all of Sony's first-party franchises such as God of War, Returnal, Ratchet & Clank, The Last of Us, Uncharted, and more, with none of these outfits requiring you to pay for them. The game looks absolutely amazing on PC and even amazing on Steam Deck, with its stitched clothing aesthetic visuals just popping out at you from the screen. Performance-wise in the Steam Deck is quite good, with the game being verified and having that usual PlayStation to PC optimization that Sony has become known for. Due to the fact that this isn't as demanding as other PlayStation to PC titles, you can probably get a solid 1.5 to 2 hours of battery life with default settings and half screen brightness, and up to 3 hours if you tinker around with the TDP settings. The PC port also nets you a couple of additional features not seen in the PlayStation 4 or 5 version, with you having a slew of visual customization options to optimize how the game looks and runs with DLSS 2.4. However, it doesn't offer XeSS or ZES or FSR support for Intel or AMD card owners. A cool feature that this version has that is not in the PlayStation 5 version is ray tracing support, which improves lighting, shadows, and general ambient occlusions. You get ultra-wide 29:9 monitor support and frame rates higher than 60 frames per second with HDR, along with VRR or variable refresh rate as well. Beyond those settings bonuses, there's no new content to speak of here. Sackboy: A Big Adventure is a home run for PC and Steam Deck users, with tons of customization and one of the best platformers to come out in years that offers local and online co-op. If you're looking for another PlayStation title that's come to PC to play, or are looking for a stellar new-ish platformer to dive into that drips with personality and offers up a stellar soundtrack, then Sackboy: A Big Adventure is the game for you.